Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Hopefully things are going well. And it's been an interesting Sunday for you. For those of you who tried to tune in earlier, you saw that we had a little technical snafu. And well, true to form, we figured out the issue, made some changes. Here we are again, doing our best to make sure that we continue to deliver the content. So we intend to, again, yes, be back again at 8 o'clock tomorrow as well. Hi, for those of you who I haven't met, my name is Jay, and what we're going to be doing in this particular video is we are going to get clarity around the concept of focus, and specifically how that concept, focus, is playing a role in what it is that you are able to see today, right now, because of everything else that's going on. So for those of you who are here for the first time, go ahead and type new in the comments, and we will be right back. All right, guys, gals, people of all ages, glad that you are here. Thanks for being here, and we are definitely looking forward to chatting with you today. As you know, one of the things that we have talked about for a little while has been the concept of adding new skills as this situation continues. As the world reorganizes itself, you should also reorganize your own resources to make sure that they are fit for the world. And one of the best resources that we all have is, yes, the skill sets. What does that mean right now? As you can see, there are new things that are possibly popping up on the screen, and new things that you are seeing that are happening because we are doing our best to make this a more enjoyable experience for you. And believe it or not, we have a 13-year-old or 12-year-old behind the booth right now. So if you were ever wondering, can my kids do this? The answer is yeah, they absolutely can, and so can you at the end of the day. So what are we going to talk about right now? We're going to talk about focus, because it's one of those things that it's important to maintain consistency with, especially right now when there could be things to easily distract you. Now, here's the truth. We've always had the opportunity for distraction. However, it's probably more accepted to be distracted or to have negative things pull you away from what it is that your goals are. Now, the reason this was titled, "What Do You See?" is simply because it's a play on the fact that, well, we don't always see what we think we see. Here's a simple example of what I mean. You've heard it said that the glass can be half empty or half full. Either way it goes, there's the same amount of liquid in that glass, right? You consume the same amount of liquid, whether it's half empty or half full. And yet, if it's half full, you could have one emotion. If it's half empty, you have a different emotion. And that's the entire point. The facts are, this situation, circumstance, it happens to all of us, but how we interpret it, how we respond to it, how you see it is part of what makes the change. Now, when it comes to focusing, many of you have heard that it's following one course until successful, right? Now, we're not going to talk about that part in this particular video, but what we are going to focus on is very clearly the part that you see. So I've got a fun little exercise that I want to give a try real fast. I want to see if you can see what I can see, right? So here are some images. Let's look at this. When you're looking at this right here, what you can see is, well, you see an image, right? Now, there are maybe one of three things that you probably see when you look at this. I will explain. Some of you see a tree that's, clear. It's right there. Looks like a tree, right? Others of you probably also see a monkey, right? Hanging from the tree, if you will. And some of you also see a tiger, a lion, a cat of some kind. So let me be more clear. Can you see the monkey now? And then when I go over here, can you see the tiger now? See, it's the same image. And the only difference is, and again, there's no right, there's no wrong. It's just the difference is, what do you see? I know what I see, but what do you see? And